Mr. Jim. Where do I find you? What color will you be? Hey everybody, Frozen here from the Bone Buddies. It was a pretty random intro, which is kind of fitting with what we're going to be doing today. Har har. We're going to be doing random puzzles. Let's get right into it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
I've not actually looked at any random puzzles, but my understanding is that it is more difficult than expert levels because, well, we don't have any information, as you can see, about the gold gear items, and sometimes in expert, and I'm guessing even in randoms, a mimic or non-mimic could literally say, hey, gold is somewhere. Well, now that I don't know if there's gold anywhere at all, like, these could have, none of these could have gold in it, makes it a little bit tough. So this is mostly just going to be me kind of autopiloting a few puzzles, and explaining some here and there, and just, you know, just kind of chilling. Top row has at least one mimic. Alright. They can't both be lying because, hear me out here, the rightmost column has at least one mimic. It's contradictory information. We can't have three mimics, so these two must be telling the truth, meaning, well, one of these two could definitely be homies. They could be mimics. Leftmost column contains none. That actually also means he is in on it too. He's kind of saying, so let's look at it in terms of teams, right? Let me open up those two. Team 2, Team 2, Team 1, Team 1. Well, either or, right? Either or. There's definitely two mimics. And no matter how you look at it, yeah, the top row does have at least one mimic. I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna move on. Box below me is a mimic. Leftmost column does have at least one mimic. He's vouching. Truth. Truth. So two of these boxes contains a mimic. That is true because we have either a mimic here in the left column, or in the bottom row, either in bottom middle and right lower. So yeah, we do have two mimics. So he's a liar. Leftmost column has one at least, but we don't really know which one. Could be either. Could be either. I'm just gonna move on. Again, it's not really worth it. Maybe I should have optimized first. It's not really worth it to worry so much. Blue crystal is gonna be an extremely helpful item in this game mode. Alright. 0 mimics are hiding in blue boxes. I don't know if I believe that because there's actually a mimic hiding in one of the blue boxes, at least. Now, there could be two mimics hiding in blue boxes. They could both be mimics, right? But I'm just saying that there's at least one. And remember, at least one is different from precisely one. But I know that there's at least I know there's precisely one, though, because look, 3 of them are saying, hey, precisely one box contains a mimic. And so, looks like this is what we're going with. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, random doesn't seem terrible. It honestly is just kind of looking like, you know, you gotta really be careful. You gotta kind of read what you're doing, right? With the random ones, reading is extremely important. No mimic among the black boxes, no mimic among the blue boxes. Rightmost column has one or more. Top row does have at least one. Don't know which one it is, though. I do know that there's one among the black boxes. Because the bottom row has to have at least one mimic. He's in the bottom row, so if he was a mimic, then the bottom row would have at least one mimic, so it'd be impossible. So I know this dude's lying. One of these two is a mimic. We can't have 3 mimics, so this dude's the safe one. Also, because there truly is no mimic among the blue boxes. Yeah, that's not too bad. Hey, girl. Again. I'll take more blue crystals. Yeah, I should probably buy some candy. I mean, we're about to be at pound anyways, so like it really doesn't matter. But so the box on the right's a mimic. One of these two's a mimic. Truth. Actually, not necessarily. Right. Well, actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. 2 of them does. Yeah, 2 of them does. Because one of these two's a mimic. Wait. Oh, no. They're not contradicting each other, so we don't know. I just happen to know that there's a mimic among the black boxes. And since we are going to eliminate the fact that we no longer know, now this dude here could be a mimic. We're just gonna take a quick look here. I mean, well, but they can't both be lying, right? If they're both lying, we have too many mimics. So he's the liar, he's truth-telling, he's lying. I almost used a blue crystal there, but as you can see, sometimes just rereading the problem, it helps you a lot. We're doing all we can out here. Yeah. Let's go eat some mushroom, or I guess we're eating fancy lunch, not mushroom. Still, mushrooms are good, man. I love mushrooms. They're so yummy. Alright. It's beyond the point. We're looking at attack candy today. We're not doing a lot of damage. That's our starter weapon that we're using, and honestly, it's not a bad starter weapon, but you know, I'm vibing with the, like, desert temple theme. It's pretty, dude. We got the sand, little, like, castle vibes going on. Diagonal up left's a mimic, so one of these two's a mimic. Diagonal down right, one of these two's a mimic. One of these three's a mimic. Or one of those two's a mimic. So he's safe. And he's safe because we can't have 4 mimics. I already know that the 3 mimics are among these boxes here. Since he's out of the circle, he's safe. Meaning he's safe, meaning he's dangerous. So, dangerous, truth, dangerous, and truth. Man, these puzzles are really fun to work through. It's kind of cool having an element of randomness to it. Alright, we have a direct contradiction here. One of those two's a mimic. Diagonal down left isn't. Now that we have 6 chests, we actually could be looking at a situation where we have 3 mimics as well. So, earlier I could have used these two saying the same thing to infer something about him, but now they could just all be... Well, hear me out here, right? Proof by contradiction. Let's use proof by contradiction. Alright, let's use him as an example, okay? Then these 3 would be the liar. he would be telling the truth, and then there would be a liar here, contradiction. Therefore, these are all safe to open. Proof by contradiction is such a powerful tool in this game. I went from having very limited confidence about the puzzle to immediately now knowing so much about the puzzle. So there's no mimic among the blue boxes. He's lying. He's telling the truth. Now, these two could be lying, by the way. Like, these two just... they simply could be lying. If there was no mimic among the black boxes, then that would be okay. That would not lead to a contradiction, actually. It really wouldn't. Honestly, it's kind of just looking like... I mean, I bought these blue crystals for a reason, right? Yeah. It allowed me to open both of them. Alright, coolio. Ooh, would I like a massage? Yeah, I'll take a massage, yeah. You know, I'm out here working hard, you know? You know, if only my mimic logic could get me a real girl. Alright. The bottom row is at least one mimic. Well, if they're all telling lies, then these two would be telling the truth, which could work, but it wouldn't work with the top row contains no mimics. Therefore, they're all safe, meaning he's lying, he's lying, he's telling the truth, he's lying. Whew! Proof by contradiction, again, such a powerful method. Wow, wait. We love proof by contradiction. Honestly, it is such a fun thing to employ in these puzzles because, I mean, again, I didn't really know what to do there until I started looking at, alright, you know, where's it looking at? Because it's great when you have a bunch of mimics all accusing each other, but sometimes you only have a couple, like, you have just limited information. Like, here we do have a couple contradictions. We might still end up having to use proof by contradiction, though. So diagonal down left isn't, top row contains none. Okay. Well, let's try it. Proof by contradiction. The top row contains no mimics. He himself is a mimic then. He's telling the truth. Alright. This dude could be a mimic, right? Not safe to open necessarily. Okay. Bingo. Let's try this guy. Proof by contradiction. Diagonal down left from me isn't a mimic, so he is. So then these two are okay. So he's lying. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. No contradiction. So we don't know. These two both can be. That will end up in the same way. Alright, I'm hopeful for this one. Diagonal up left from me is a mimic. Nope. 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 Aha! Contradiction. Safe to open. So, this is a lie. Alright. That was a important find. It was very valuable there. Do I have any? I do have a fun. Nice, okay. 3 of these boxes contain a mimic. Well... I already know who one of the mimics is, right? I already know that. There's definitely more than one, meaning there's 3, because there can't be 4. He's a liar, he's a liar. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, got you. See here. I'm gonna be in town again soon anyways. I mean, is there really any point to... I guess the only reason to buy candy here is just because I'm gonna have a combat phase before town, maybe. Okay, there's no mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. He is one of them. Yes? Yes. Yes. 3 of them, yeah. There we go. We're starting to close in on the finale here of our dungeon. We're already at floor 20. We're making pretty decent pace. Pretty decent pace. Alright. Okay. You know, sometimes you can't be... Yeah. Well, we're not cowards, okay? The difference between me and you, Mr. Farmer Man. Alright. I might just be spoiled by the later levels, to be honest with you, but we do not honestly have a lot of, we don't have a lot of attack and defense. I mean, I'm gonna be real here, I'm getting kind of scared. Will we be able to defeat the boss? I mean, I have 10 levels. And I think I've opened enough chests, though, to get the 5 attack candies before the boss. Alright. 0 mimics are hiding in blue boxes. Okay, there is one in the top row. Oh, even better. One must be hiding in a black. They can't both be lying, can they? I guess the only way they could be lying is if one is hiding in a blue box instead of 2. But both blue boxes are saying the exact same thing. So by definition... So like, yeah. It's, yeah. 0 mimics hide, not necessarily true, actually. I know those 2 are safe. So, 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes, so he could be a mimic, right? Possibly. He's not guaranteed to be a mimic. One of those 2 black boxes is... But... Yeah, this is gonna be a blue crystal. I mean, we got him for a reason, right? Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna move on. It's not... We got a lot of gold there. It's okay. 3 of these boxes contain a mimic. They can't all be lying, so they're all telling the truth. So, he's lying, he's telling the truth. He's lying, and he's lying. Some quick thinking there. Quick thinking. I wish Nisha got some tomes throughout this game, because she is not... Ooh, actually, thankfully she, you know, just made me eat my own words. I was about to say she's not putting them in range for me to one-shot them. Alright, top row contains no mimics, the bottom row has at least 1 mimic. This is true. This could be a lie. One of those 2's a lie as well. To be honest, I might have to use proof by contradiction here. So, okay. Well, I know he's lying. Because at least two. At least two. But keep in mind, this dude could still be lying as well. He could still be lying. They could have both been lying. Top row, bottom row. No, we don't know yet. So there's at least two. Could be three. Let's see here. Okay, so three of them do contain. Alright. No mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. That really did not help me much. I mean, now I know that one of these two is a mimic as well. Alright, I guess we'll try proof by contradiction. Box on the left is a mimic. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Liar. Yeah, that could pan out. Alright. Not necessarily safe to open. We'll try you. Proof by contradiction. Then you. Then you. Good. That could also pan out. Not necessarily safe to open. Definitely not safe to open. We just gotta move on. We don't really know. I mean... It's okay though, because like I said, this is level 1 and the boss, therefore is like, probably not going to have a lot of health, I mean... Diagonal down right's a mimic. Sure, one of those two is. There's a mimic among the blue boxes. Yes, there is, because one of these two is a blue. These are both blue boxes. One of them is telling a lie because they're both contradicting each other, so that's true. He's telling a lie. One of these two could still easily be lying. Again, we really don't have too much to go off of, I mean... Okay, he's not safe to open by contradiction. He's not safe to open by contradiction. There's a mimic among the black boxes. Okay. Then he's... Okay, this dude looks safe to open. Because, by contradiction, there's a mimic among the black boxes, so assume he's not safe. Then there's no mimic here. Then he's a mimic. Top row does contain a mimic somewhere. Be here. Be here. So yeah, he's safe to open. And that means he's a liar, he's a liar. Oh, but now we have way too many mimics. You know, I was looking at it and I really thought he'd be safe to open. Now it's looking like no. I mean, we just do not have enough gut to really give much of a crap right now. I mean... Let me do contradiction one more time. There is a mimic among the black boxes. Okay. So then, save. Oh! This is not necessarily a mimic based on... Okay. So then he'd be safe. He'd be safe. He'd be safe. Okay, so he's actually not guaranteed safe to open. Diagonal down right from he's a mimic. Well, if it is, then these are all safe to open. Yeah, this is another situation where we just kind of can't do much of anything about it. We just gotta move on. Ooh, that's a great find right there, yeah. We definitely want that, yeah. Okay. Bottom row is at least one mimic. Diagonal down, right from me isn't a mimic. Can they all be lying? Let's see here. It looks like by proof by contradiction will work here. Here, let's try it. Mimic. 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 Safe. 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 Contradiction. Safe. 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 And that's why proof by contradiction is literally one of the most powerful things in this game. Alrighty. 58. I've opened less than 61, so there's no reward. That's okay, though. Let's take a look at our gear here. Minigun. Looking like, yeah. Armor, looking like no. Do you have a magic thread? You do. It's gonna be worth taking it, I think. Alright. Okay. Well, our defense is looking pretty decent, so or our attack's looking even better. Let's just sink it. Okay, I didn't open as many chests as I'd have liked to, but like, yeah, this is just fine. I mean, yeah, we're okay here. There's no world where we lose this. Just for good measure and just to swag on him a little bit, you know? Use our items, right? We don't want to go hungry, so, you know, let's go upstairs and eat, man. Nice. Our first victory on YouTube. Oh! Man! I got the gem for my coffee table! The Aqua Stone! Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Alrighty. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! Was it you? Are you the one who summoned me? Yes. I see. Then speak your wish, and I shall grant it. There's lore in this game? Let's see. I wish for you to break the curse on Nairo and let him speak. There's a curse on Nairo? Very well. Did it work? It worked, sis. I can finally talk again. This is amazing. I was really worried for a while there. That's what happens when you open up a cursed mimic that takes away your voice. I can't believe it's been 3 months. Not being able to talk is such a pain. And it was really lonely too. I couldn't order pizza, but thanks to your ability, if you hadn't been with me, I'd probably never. Just imagine living with me. Seriously, whew. Okay. You're certainly talkative now. Were you always this chatty? Of course I'm talkative. I couldn't talk for ages. Well, it's too soon to celebrate yet. Don't forget, you have to help me out next. Yeah, I know. Now we have to break the curse put on you that's got that circlet stuck to your head. Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since I could take this circlet off. Don't worry, we can conquer any dungeon as long as we're together. You're absolutely right. Alright, well if we're going to be ready to go to the next curse-breaking shrine, we are going to have to eat plenty tonight. Yay! Okay. That was random. Is that ending 1? Seems like that might be ending 1. Okay. Well, interesting lore. I had no idea that there was actually an underlying plot, to be honest. I mean, I always got the feeling that they're... Okay. So, there is actually a reason then that we were, you know, in those dungeons. Okay. Well. That's cool. Alrighty. Huh. A new dungeon has been unlocked. However... Whoa! Wow, we have a lot to look at, don't we? Okay. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm Frozen from the Bone Buddies, and thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to be doing level 5 of Random. Huzzah!